What's going on, everybody? This is Nick. I just finished up my last lift here at Jacked Muscle Training Facility in Colorado Springs. I've been here for about 2 years now, but I think it's time to switch up. I got my eyes set on this other gym called the Lion's Lair. It's a little bit further of a drive from my house, but it's a pro gym, and I strongly feel like every so often you got to switch things up. So I had an incredible last lift there. I just had a steady state run. I'm sure that's what we can fucking call it, right? And I'm really just locked in. I've been kind of half-assing it on these runs. I've been half-assing it with keeping up with you guys. And I really just had, a talk with myself that, we got to go all in. We got to get things aligned. If I really want to be able to perform at this 50-mile race, was saying that we are less than 9 weeks out. I am on a cut now from 215 pounds. I weighed in at 203 this morning, and things are getting easier. I'm trying to retain as much muscle as possible, but anybody that knows how much, you run and how much your output is, your energy expenditure, it can be hard sometimes to retain muscle. So last year when I cut down, I actually got up to 224. When I was 203, 205, somewhere in there, I am a little bit smaller this year around, but my endurance is crazy high. So was saying that really just dial in on nutrition, but the biggest shift I've had lately is my mindset and just really going all in, cutting out the extra, cutting out the noise. I've had a lot of extra shit going in my life that's really been stressing me out, and I really just have to find a way to ease my mind, to come at peace with myself. So maybe switching to a new gym will help something like that out. My wife's been super supportive during times like this, and then my son being born a little over 2 weeks ago, truly a great blessing. And then my daughter, everybody's been super supportive. It's just really been an internal battle with myself. So as the weather's getting nicer, anybody that's been to Colorado Springs, it's bipolar weather right now, but it is beautiful today. I'm going to start getting outside a little bit more. I talked with my running coach as well. We're going to incorporate some heat training because the race is like July 26th. So it could be raining. It could be hot as hell. But I doubt it's going to be very chilly. So I'm really looking forward to this. This is ultimately going to be my hardest challenge to date. But I am the owner of No Limit Fitness. And I always say, you cannot lose if you do not quit. There's truly no limits to what you can achieve. And so that's why I'm going to be this odd guy out at this fucking race. Like I've said time and time again, ideally I'd like to be at least under 195 pounds. But when I've done smaller races in the past, even when I ran 26.2, there was guys running by me that are 135 pounds and just flying, doing 5 40-minute miles, and here I'm doing like 8 to 9. And now that I'm even heavier, I'm training at like a lower, like majority of my runs are 2 to 3 RPE. My miles are 11 to 12 minutes long. I'm not like I'm learning to pace myself a little bit more. So I am the inexperienced guy. I'm doing what I can to prepare for this. And like I've said time and time again, the running community is just, they're really supportive. Out of everything, the bodybuilding community, there's fighting community, there's all these different stuff. Nothing is matched like, the running community. These guys are super supportive, men and women, even people willing to help you, anything you need, hydration, water at the aid stations, really just unwavering support. So I am excited for this. I am a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie, and I will be nervous the day of. Anybody that's done something like this or just stepped out of their comfort zone and done something they've never done before, they could tell you firsthand, you're introducing yourself to a level of pain that you've never encountered before. So, but that's what I do. That's why I do what I do. I mean, really just showing people that you're cutting yourself short. Everybody tells me I'm crazy, and damn, maybe I am. Maybe I'm fucking crazy, but so are these other people that run, and they'll admit it too. But man, I feel like fitness is a gateway to being disciplined. I always say I've never seen somebody not show up or not excel in every other area in their life when they decided to start showing up for themselves, right? And just doing shit that's hard, right? You're never going to get that promotion if you don't try a little bit harder. So yes, some people, it just falls into place. It's never been that for me. So I'm always going to continue. This lighting is terrible. I'm always going to continue to try to push myself further, continue to show all my clients that you guys stop putting a cap on this stuff. Stop putting a limit to this, because there is no limit. You can continue to go further. When I ran 26.2, I thought it broke me. hamstring issues locking up at mile 8. I hit the infamous wall at 18, pushed through. I was doing like a grandpa run. It continued to bother me all the way up till like mile 22, and then my left locked up at mile 24. I wanted to be done a million times, but we finished the race, and that's the mindset I'm going to go into with this 50-mile this 50-mile race. This is my first ultra. Crazy elevation gain, but you know, I thought if I could make it up on the half marathon, I could make it back down, and I actually ran into a lot more problems coming back downhill. Well, this is even more of a downhill, so I can't even remember the elevation gain and loss. I'll drop it right here. But yeah, guys, keep staying posted. Try to stay posted. I'm gonna try to keep you guys in the loop and do more of these videos. I don't know if you guys can see it. That is the gym, Jacked Muscle. It was a nice gym as I was working full time and doing my online business. But now 24 hours may not be as suitable for me and everything that I have going on. It is a smaller gym, and it's becoming more and more popular. So it is hard to navigate your way around there and just really get in and do the things you want. So stepping out, I'm gonna go to a new pro gym. I'm gonna probably sign up today, as today was my last day, and we're gonna keep pushing. Like I said, I weighed in at 203 this morning. My runs are getting easier, and just the mindset after having that talk with myself. My biggest challenge is my mentality. It's my head. I'm in my head a lot. I'm trying to be there for all my clients. I'm trying to run this business. I'm trying to be there for my family, and sometimes it can really just get the best of me, and I don't really know how the best way to express myself sometimes. And so it's something I'm working on, and you know, it's just really a challenge. But fitness has been my release. Running, as much as it sucks and I'm not good at it, I'm getting better, and it's everybody gets that runner's high, right? So thank you guys for the support. Keep following along. I'm going to try to get you guys another update next week. I'll let you know how the new gym is. Keep training, guys.